This is a presentation on a program called Stop for Science, which we will explain to you as we go along, and also explain where you can get the materials for it. Presenters are myself. I'm Pat Slane from the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics.
Bob Slane, principal in Quantico, Wisconsin.
You can tell by looking at us that we're unrelated. So a little bit of background for the program itself. Where does it come from? Why did we come up with the idea for it? The program essentially tries to keep students aware of science all of the time. It's around us all the time. This little cartoon is a cute way of indicating the fact that sometimes we lose sight of it, and it's also, I find, very funny because it's so colossally wrong in the middle as well. So for those of you who are old enough to be Star Wars fans, you might remember the scene with Han Solo talking about being the captain of the Millennium Falcon. The person says, "What's that?" It's the ship that made the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. And the question is, no, what's a Falcon? So the science elements are around us all the time, and sometimes we see the technology and we miss the underlying fundamental things about science, which are things that we don't want to miss and we want to try and get at with this program. The reason that I find this panel funny is because parsecs are not measures of time, they're measures of distance. So this is like saying, I got to the store in less than a mile, which could be done. Another example that illustrates why we think that having science around us all the time, not just in the classroom, where it, of course, is crucially important, is illustrated by this. Again, if you're old enough to remember the Magic School Bus series, Ms. Rizzo, how do batteries work? To the bus, those of you who have seen that series remember that they go through these fantastic adventures to really understand the underlying science, or they go to Wikipedia and look up batteries. So our idea was that we have good programs in science in the classroom, but that students are, at a young age, particularly interested in science. They're very inquisitive. And so outside of the classroom, we should expose them to science as well. So this Stop for Science program is built on a series of posters, and we'll explain as we go along how those get used in the outside the classroom in the school. There are teacher or facilitator guides that are provided to explain the science concepts of the posters, to suggest other activities that could be done on those science topics. And all the materials are available by request, and we'll explain how to get them, as I said. Program, which I don't, maybe at the end I list all the people who worked on it, but in addition to Bob and myself, there's two people from the Chandra Science Center who have done huge amounts of work, and Pam here has also done work on some of the teacher materials that I mentioned right here.